Welcome back to Sports Extra, presented by Toyota. At the 2021 NBA Draft on July 29th, the Brooklyn Nets selected Cameron Thomas, a freshman guard out of Louisiana State University, with the 27th overall pick. Within 3 weeks, the buzz was that Thomas was the steal of the draft, as Thomas became the breakout star of NBA Summer League, named Tournament Co-MVP. After leaving Las Vegas, averaging 27 points per game to lead all scorers. And now Thomas will join the Brooklyn Big Three of Durant, Harden, and Irving, making the roster even more lethal. I had a chance to catch up with Cam on Friday after he spent some time in New York City looking for a place to live. And I started by asking the teenager a very important question.
What's cooler, being the breakout star at NBA Summer League or looking for an apartment in New York City at just 19 years old?
Being a breakout star, because the apartment is a lot going on with that. So just me being able to hoop, that's fine with me.
But going into Summer League, what was your goal and mindset when you were taking the court for the first time in a Brooklyn Nets uniform?
Of course, you go out there with the mindset, to play good and dominate and do what you normally do. But I was just really trying to go out there and, soak everything in and learn as much as possible and keep getting better from game to game. And I feel like I did that.
But your scoring was off the charts. You hit the game-winning bucket versus Washington in double OT after hitting that three-pointer to send the game to overtime.
Looking at the shot clock at 1 for the win! Winner!
Where does that confidence come from in those moments, in the waning seconds of a game or situation?
Yeah, it just comes from my work in the gym, honestly. I put in a lot of work in the gym. When you put in a lot of work, confidence comes from that. You have belief in yourself to take those shots and make those shots because that's what you practice in the gym. And just I obviously having confidence from my coaching staff. They trusted me to take that shot and put the ball in my hands down the stretch and, let me do what I do. And obviously my teammates for, just being there and telling me to do that as well.
Cam, there's someone else that used to do that a lot, and I know you know who that is, and that would be the late, great Kobe Bryant. And that's somebody that I know you've studied, not just been a fan of. Take me back. When do you remember the first time that you saw Kobe Bryant play and it really made that impact on you?
As I watched him play, I just fell in love and wanted to watch everything about him. Everything he did, I wanted to do. Every shot he took, I wanted to take it. And sometimes I'll even be on the driveway, mimicking him, his post-ups, his jump shots, his fadeaways, It was just, I just gravitated towards him, and, I'm just glad to have watched him play most of his basketball career so I can have a lot to watch and even just, being a fan of him and the Lakers at the time. So, it was a lot of memories I have with him being a player. So, it was just great.
You've been talking a lot about your current favorite player, and that would be James Harden. What are some of the things that you really want to pick his brain about, or what do you really want to learn from him that you'll be able to do right up close in person?
Everything, really, just how he scores, the way he plays with the ball in his hand. And obviously just with his first year in the league and his first few years and how he managed that, because he was in OKC being the sixth man coming off the bench. So I'll probably just ask him how it's like to come off the bench and how to, different stuff like that, because, I want to learn as much as possible and just to have the ability to contribute right away, because I want to contribute right away. But whenever I am able to contribute to the team, whether it's first game, 50th game, or, game 7 of a playoff series or something, I just want to be able to contribute.
What did they told you about what you need to work on to get ready for training camp?
From what our summer league was telling me, they're not worried about my offensive skills, because they're like, that's there, you have that. It was just it's mainly some of the defensive stuff, help side defense, just little stuff like help side defense, being in the right position. Because sometimes just being in the right position is good enough. So just little stuff like that, off ball, on ball. And from what Coach Nash told me, because he came in and met me when I got drafted a day or two after. He was just just being more physical on the ball, because it's a switching defense, so be more physical on the ball.
Before I let you go, Cam, I want to talk to you a little bit about your mom, Leslie. I saw her on TV during Summer League. Of course, she was cheering, and she's been a huge part of your development as a basketball player. Describe to me just how dedicated she has been to you, whether she's rebounding the ball for you, shooting hoops with you. What was that like, the way that she helped you growing up?
Oh, it was big just to have like your mom, your mom there teaching you stuff or, showing you stuff that she see that you could do. And just for her to even be out there rebounding for me and sometimes even shooting sometimes. When I'm done shooting, she'll get out there and shoot and I get her rebound. So it was just great to have that, bonding time, a little bonding time me and her have on the court, little stuff like that. Cause off the court, I'm really like to myself in all video games. So we really like keep our distance, not really keep our distance, but she'll do her thing, I do my thing. So really our on the court is like bonding, talking, learning stuff.
Can you still put them up? Can you guys still go head to head or?
Nah, I think she's done now. I think she's done.
She's cheering for you now. That's going to be her occupation at the court, right?
That's the good part. She's cheering. And, I'm just happy to live out my dream and have her there watching me.